I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
I was worth it, found my purpose, rarely abyss to the surface, the reward constantly working.
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here at A Boomer Reacts. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. I listen to rap and hip-hop songs using lyric videos, and then I let you know what I thought about them. So as you can see, I'm going to be reacting to, it's a double header. I'm going to be reacting to Abomination 1 and 2. I recently did Terrorist 1 and 2, and so there was a lot of people requesting Abomination 1 and 2. So here I am, because I listen. So if you want to hear about Lowkey's bio, you can go to the Terrorist reaction video. Let's see. Abomination 1 and 2 are from his 2011 album Soundtrack to the Struggle. That's the same one that Terrorist 1 and 2 are on. Abomination was the fourth and last single released from the album. Lowkey says, Obama, before he became U.S. president, promised Israel $30 billion over the next 10 years. He didn't promise aid to other countries, but he had to come out and say he'd give this amount of aid to Israel. And when you have a state that is so heavily favored by the U.S. to such an intense level, you have to question why and realize this is quite a big deal. Artists can actually affect their listeners, so definitely I think it's upon the artist to say that when a state acts the way Israel acts, and when a state is founded on the ethnic cleansing on which Israel is founded, performing in Israel is in itself a political act. They should say, I'm not going to perform in Tel Aviv. I'll perform in Ramallah. They can perform in Gaza. They should perform to the indigenous peoples of the land, not to the state of Israel. That's the decision I think more and more artists need to make. Lowkey remains thankfully and joyously independent in his ability to speak truth to power through his rhymes. Soundtrack to the Struggle includes not just one but two songs entitled Abomination, as if to make doubly clear how little faith he has in the man who during his campaign was dubbed the first hip-hop president. Lowkey says, should I leave fashionable war and murder to go unchallenged because the commander-in-chief has apologists that include rappers I grew up listening to? Unquote. Abomination was produced by Red Skull. Wow. Obama's my favorite president. I wonder if, and maybe Obama is the only president that, because that was 2008, and he's not that old. He could have had a little Bush, I suppose. I don't know. I wonder why he's singling out Obama is because he was the first, black president, even though it was half black. And he was held to a higher standard, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's listen to Abomination.
This track is not an attack upon the American people. It's an attack upon the system within which they live. Since 1945, the United States has attempted to overthrow more than 50 foreign governments. In the process, the US has caused the end of life for several million people and condemned many millions more to a life of agony and despair. The strength of your dreaming prevents you from reason. The American dream only makes sense if you're sleeping. It's just a cruel fantasy. Their politics took my voice away, but their music gave it back to me. The land where the lumpen are consumed by consumption, killing themselves to shovel down food in abundance. I guess a rapper from Britain is a rare voice. America is capitalism on steroids. Natives kept in casinos and reservations. Displaced slaves never given reparations. Take everything from Native Americans and wonder why I call it the racist experiment. Afraid of your melanin, the same as it's ever been. That ain't gonna change with the race of the president. I see imperialism under your skin tone. You could call it Christopher Columbus syndrome. Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form your nation. Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form your nation. The world's entertainer, the world's devastator. From Venezuela to Mesopotamia. Your cameras lie cause they have to hide the savage crimes committed on leaders that happen to try and nationalize eating competitions while the world's been starving. Beat up communism with the help of Bin Laden. Where would your war of terror be without that man? Every day you create more Nidal Hassans. Kill a man from the military, you're a weirdo. But kill a wog from the Middle East, you're a hero. Your country is causing screams that never reach your ear holes. America inflicted 1,000,000 ground zeros. Follow the dollar and swallow your humanity. Soldiers committing savagery you never even have to see. Those mad at me, writing emails angrily. I'm not anti-America, America is anti-me. Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form your nation. Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Is it Obama's nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form your nation. I don't care if him and Cheney are long lost relations. What matters more is the policies. I lost my patience. Stop debating, bringing race into the conversation. Occupation and cooperation equals profit making. It's over, people wake up from the dream now. Nobel Peace Prize, Jay-Z on speed. That was the substance within, not the color of your skin. Are you the puppeteer or the puppet on the string? So many believed it was instantly gonna change. There was still Dennis Russ, Brzezinski and Robert Gates. What happened to Chaz Freeman? What happened to Tristan Anderson? It's a machine that keeps that man breathing. I have the heart to say what all these other rappers aren't. Words like Iraq, Palestine, Afghanistan. The war's on and you morons were all wrong. I call Obama a bomber cause those are your bomb, your bomb, your bomb.
Well, he had quite a lot to say, and his flow was so great. He had a lot of rhymes in there, and when I was looking at the lyrics, I was thinking, well, that's not going to rhyme, and he made it rhyme. And the beat was fun. I liked the piano, and the chorus, it didn't say anything about, who might be doing the, the girls singing with the broad stripes and, all that stuff. And behind it was him saying, is it abomination or abomination? And I like that effect of the girls singing and the chorus of, is it abomination or abomination? The chorus was my favorite part, but yeah, he had a lot to say. I would have to listen to it again to process it all, but basically he's saying that the media doesn't let us citizens of the U.S. know what atrocities that it commits around the world and still commits. So, the truth is being held from us. Well, that was excellent. I'm looking forward to Abomination number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, and then when I come back, we'll do Abomination 2. Bye. I'm back. Let me read a little something before I get to the reaction. Lowkey's second part to his famous song, Abomination, once again points out that the U.S. is continuing the global empire building it started under George Bush. Obama has changed very little since he has come into office, and it's time for people to wake up and end U.S. imperialism, the exact thing our forefathers were fighting against. The song features M1 of Dead Prez and fellow UK rapper Black the Ripper. It also includes video Glenn Beck mocking Lowkey's song Terrorist, which Lowkey counters by sampling a portion of Lupe Fiasco's song Things I Never Said, which goes, quote, Limbaugh is a racist, Glenn Beck is a racist, Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit, unquote. Well, okay. Let us listen to that. Abomination Part 2.
That's his real name, Lowkey?
Lowkey is not his real name, surprisingly enough. It's an important line there. I'm all about peace and love.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're calling him a terrorist.
Calling him a terrorist. Okay, one nation in the world has over 1,000 military bases. Can you guess who? It's. Let me give you a hint.
Qatar?
It is not Luxembourg. It's not just Muslims that oppose your imperialism. He's going to tell you who it is. Lumumba was democracy. Mossadegh, Allende. There you go. Okay, so this is the rapper. All right, that's his music.
Bust a beat for me, right?
All right, sure.
I don't want no abomination. I'm not gonna vote for your inauguration. 'Cause I don't need no abomination. I'm not gonna.
Limbaugh is a racist, Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit. After you divorce yourself from the right-wing propaganda campaign, it's all simple and plain. America stands the game. Your president got an African name. Now who you gon' blame when they drop them bombs out of them planes using depleted uranium? Babies looking like two-headed aliens. Follow the money trail that leads to the criminal, and nothing subliminal to it. That's how they do it. See the game they running. Give a fuck if he's cunning, articulate, and handsome. Afghanistan held for ransom by the hand of this black man, neo-colonial puppet, white power with a black face. He said, fuck it, I'll do it. A master of disguise, expert at telling lies. Then they gave him a Nobel Peace Prize. Should've known he was trained in Chicago. Word to Chairman Fred and Mark Clark. What they do in the dark will come out in the light like a WikiLeaks site. So I guess Nkrumah was right. Who's ready to fight? Last stage of imperialism, I ain't kidding. In the immortal words of Marvin Gaye, this ain't living. Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
OBAMA, you ain't fooling everyone. I see the games you play. You was VIP at the BIC, and we know that's a code name for CIA. The same way your cameras are watching us, we're watching you. Think we're easy to control, you ain't got a clue. Revolution's on the way, let's see what you're gonna do. You gonna send the troops, you gonna drop the nukes. See, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. He's sitting in the White House, so who cares if he's black? And why is there soldiers still out there in Iraq? Natural resources ain't yours, it's theirs, give it back. You're just another puppet, but I'm not surprised. Look at Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice. They didn't change shit, house niggas fresh off the slave ship. You all burn in hell, even Michelle, abomination.
Glenn Beck is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
Was the bigger threat from Osama or from Obama? Military bases from Chagos to Okinawa. I say things that other rappers won't say, cause my mind mind never closed like Guantanamo Bay. Hope you didn't build a statue or tattoo your arm, cause the drones are still flying over Pashtunistan. Did he defend the war? No. He extended more, even had the time to attempt a coup in Ecuador. Morales and Chavez, the states are on the hunt for ya. Military now stationed on bases in Colombia. Take a trip to the past and tell them I was right. Ask Ali Abu Nima and Jeremiah Wright. Drones over Pakistan, Yemen and Libya. Is Obama the bomber getting ready for Syria? First black president, the masses were hungry, but the same president just bombed an African country like
is a racist. Gaza Strip was getting bombed, Obama didn't say shit.
The Jonas brothers are here. They're out there somewhere. Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you: predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?
You know, I don't like chipmunks, so I didn't like that chorus. If it had just been a regular human female voice, I would have liked it much better. Like I said in the reaction to the first abomination, you know, Bush, according to me, was a lot worse than Obama, and Trump is 1,000 times more worse than Obama. So you guys let me know his later recordings, you know, post-Trump presidency, if he's as harsh on Trump as he was on Obama. I'd be interested. You know, what he's saying is, you know, there's no reading between the lines. He's just stating facts as he knows them. And like I said, us Americans, you know, hear that and we're like, we didn't do that. That's how, you know, how we're kept in the dark. Someone from the outside has to look in and let us know. Well, thanks for hanging with me, guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and a subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.